Good day, everybody. This is Vicki. I'm coming at you with day 13 of our 30-day video challenge on the law of attraction. And today's topic is laughter. And I'm kind of chuckling at myself because I'm actually thinking that thank goodness that the challenge started on the first. That way I'm not losing track of what day it is. But anyway, today's topic is laughter. What do you think about laughter? Laughter being the best medicine. Laughter does a heart good. All those kind of things. What do you think, though, about what they call fake or canned laughter versus that genuine laughter, the kind that, when you either see a movie that is so funny that's got a scene in it that you can barely contain yourself, you're bending over because, you're getting those tummy spasms and tears are running down your face and, that there's no way to even control it. Or say a friend of yours, is trying to relay a story that was funny to them, and you don't even they don't even get the whole story told, and you're laughing too. I think genuine laughter is truly contagious and it is infectious, and that's one thing that's always been told about me, especially in the workplace, was that I kind of had a contagious or an infectious laugh. So if I could make someone's day by making them laugh through some silly little comment or something that I would do or some antic that I would do, then that's awesome, But sitting here even thinking about some of the movies that I've seen over the years, and oh my gosh, there's so many, but a couple of that come to mind, either movies and or TV shows that come to mind that where I've just had side splitting laughter is, of course, a lot of the Lucille Ball, I Love Lucy series. The chocolate factory between her and Ethel, priceless comedy. Her even when she was making the wine and stomping the grapes in the big barrels. I mean, what a great comedian that she was able to make. Excuse me. Make so many people laugh. And then, of course, there was Mrs. Doubtfire. Classic role that Robin Williams did. I mean, so so many scenes in that movie where one of the first ones that comes to mind, of course, is when they're having the state or whatever it is coming to check out the house where Robin Williams is going to be having his children because of going through the divorce, and Mrs. Doubtfire actually living in that apartment and him having him trying to do the doubles take between being himself and being Mrs. Doubtfire, and you know and then when the facial prosthetic goes flying out the window, and the trash truck runs over it. I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, even just thinking about it, I can see the replay in my mind. And what a great movie. Of course, like I say, that was not the only scene. There are so many. And of course, God rest Robin's soul. He was a great comedian. And I know a lot of times behind a lot of great comedians, there's a lot of sadness. And the world is going to miss his great comedy, but thank goodness we do have the movies to look back on and to cherish. And of course, then okay, something about Mary. Oh my gosh. So many other things with something about Mary. Of course, when Ben Stiller is coming to Cameron Diaz, and Cameron's got the dog, and I guess it's kind of like kind of devil dog, apparently not liking people, and him locking the dog in the bathroom, and then of course then the dog, you know, um, going after his private area, so to speak, and latching on. And of course, once the dog is taken off of that particular part of his anatomy, and the dog goes flying out the window. Well, it's not. I would hate to see any of that happen to any real animal, but in this particular instance, when uh, when the dog does go charging out, and they're not charging out, but goes flying through the window, and then and then coming back on top of the car, or not so I don't know if you remember if he's even on top of the car or not, but when and basically the full body cast, so many things, and of course another classic. Oh, brother, wherefore art thou? If you've not seen that movie either, I'm going to try to find clips of all these and put them in the description below, because when you need a good laugh, these are some surefire ones, and I'm sure you've got your own that just side split you, But the one in "Oh Brother, Wherefore Art Thou" is after they have broken out of the chain gang and everything else, and they're down by the river. If you recall, or if you recall, this particular scene is they believe, because they have seen the sirens, or the women who come down to the water's edge, singing their song or whatever it is, that they have magical powers, and that one one of their friends is turned into a frog, and so you see them taking the frog with them everywhere in the box, even to a cafe, because they in all honesty believe that these women had created a spell, and turned their friend into a frog. Oh my gosh, my cousin and I laughed so hard that, just like it is, tears were rolling down my face, and oh, and the side splitting, oh, the spasms from the laughter. But like I said, there are so many Hitch. While it's not funny that when he got a hold of the spice, and I know that's a very real challenge for a lot of people. So, of course, in reality, that is not funny. But of course, in a movie situation where he got a hold of the spice, and his face and lips all blew up, had to be was funny at the time. And of course, watching that movie again, I still laugh. And what happens with all of these movies is, because it's funny, that if you watch it again, you start laughing even before the that particular scene comes up. I know that when my fiance was ill, in 2003 and early 2004, this particular incident in 2004, we had a whole bunch of people in his apartment and things like this. And so what we did is we basically had a late night marathon, and Rick enjoyed things like all the gold member series, or where it is, the little guy and all that kind of stuff. But this particular one, I believe, was gold member, and we all laughed, and the laughter was contagious. And it also did us good, because the situation at the time, of course, was where, like I say, my fiance was ending the time of his life here on Earth, and so we feel like that the laughter that we all generated watching that movie, probably it lightened up the air in the apartment. But so, what are your thoughts? What are your favorite movies? What causes you laughter? Do you have personal incidents of yourself where things have happened in your own life, and you try to start telling people about them, and you can't even get through trying to describe it because you are laughing so hard, and then you notice that they're laughing with you, and half the time they don't even know what they're laughing about, because you can't get the story out. So anyway, we're going to have another session today. We're going to be doing a group laughing session. And so, we're going to raise our vibration, our energy levels, get